now it's time to spin the wheel. Basically, on my website, I have a random amount of USDC. I will spill the wheel. What are you talking?
That was amazing. I won the frame of this.
What?
I won the record of this part.
No. Random amount of USDC from 10 to 500 will be appear, and this amount I will send it to your cryptocurrency wallet as a prize.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3.
Go. Oh shit.
300.
Okay, so that's really good.
May you introduce yourself, please?
So my name is Eduardo. I'm from the south of Brazil, and I am 25 years old.
Mm-hmm. So let's start and talking about stereotypes. Can you reveal most common stereotypes about Brazilians and Brazil in general?
Yes. Okay. So Brazil is a big country, like huge country, like Russia, maybe less. But so we are really different and really diverse. Okay. So stereotypes depends a lot of in which area you're thinking about. Like Rio is something, like South where I'm from, it's another thing. Like Amazon, it's another one. So like in my area, we are called the gauchos, like the same from Argentina, Uruguay, and just my state, like us three. So like gauchos would be like the cowboy of South America, the man of the field that go like ride horses and like take milk from a cow, all that stuff.
It's
I
like
don't do it, by the way.
wildlife
Okay.
there. No.
Yeah, like something. Really like field, not like a forest. We don't have forest here. So like in the Northeast, it's more like really, really Brazil, like stereotype saying like really warmer people, and like more brown people too. Here, like me, I'm more white. So because here it's like more German and Italian and Spanish people descendant. So it's a lot of people in a big country.
So may I ask you if there is, I know the one stereotype, maybe it's true from my experience of talking to Brazilians. They're very open-minded, very talkative. They like to meet in a group of friends, not just together. They like more people around, and they like going out, and they're very active, talkative, like fun. Sometimes some people say even sexually open and very open-minded in general, but can you tell me in regard to your state, to your area, this is the same, like you all like this, like all Brazilians is the same?
Generally I would say yes, but in different levels. South, it's a bit less. We are more colder, okay? Even like the weather here, it's colder. So, but like, churrasco, like the barbecue we call churrasco. It's from my state. Like the Brazilian one is from my state. And everyone does like we do. So we love like to ask people in our homes and doing barbecues like almost like every weekend. And so it's like our hard place to be a vegetarian.
So you like meat?
Yes, we love meat. Like we really do. We really do. Like we export a lot of meat, like for China, for like the whole world. But like, yes, as you asked, yes, we love to get together, like with a lot of people. We do.
So can you explain in general about your lifestyle in the area where you live? You explained that this is more like a cowboy wild lifestyle there. So can you explain what you do for a living? And not only you, but people in general, like they have farms with animals, with like They do call boring
Yes.
every time, like they love horse riding.
Well, I can say that they do. They like to horse riding, but like, for example, me, I never did because I live like in the city. So like we have the city and the really countryside, like the farms, the plantations, all that stuff. But like it's not it's the minority, okay, but it's like the symbol of the state, these guys that stay on the field, on the plantation, and horse riding. Okay, we have like a celebration day, like 20th of September, that it's like a gaucho proud day. I can translate like this. It's like a celebration of a revolution that we try to separate from Brazil, and we fail, and we celebrate it even though.
Oh.
We celebrate our loss. I don't know why, but we do. And yes, like we have like our clothes, like specific clothes, but it's like a really normal, like a common life, nothing out of the usual. We drink mate. You know what is mate? It's like this stuff. We have this cup and this. Okay,
what is that?
This is like a it's called mate. Okay, it's like a tea. We put tea, the herbs here. We put hot water, and this is like a straw, and I'll just pull.
It's look
and
very
it's like
cool.
This. Yeah, this everyone drinks it. Like 90% of people drink it. Like, and then it's Uruguayans, Argentinians, even maybe Paraguayans. They drink too.
But this is just a normal tea, or it's some specific tea?
Traditional tea.
Traditional. So it's from Brazil, like tea leaves from Brazil.
It's more, I would say, like the specific origin would be Argentina, maybe. But it's really like a gaucho thing. Like if you go like Uruguay, it's really funny. Like I live almost on the border with Uruguay, so I go there a lot. And like almost every Uruguayan you pass on the street, they are like carrying this and a bottle of hot water, like a thermos. It's really funny. It's good. It's really bitter, but it's good.
But it's not hot to touch with your lips. This one?
Not that much. It cannot be like boiling water because we'll burn the herbs. So it has to be like warm.
I understand.
It's bitter, like really strong. It's not for everyone.
And how can you describe like the benefits for yourself, like benefits to living in your country, in your area, and maybe some difficulties that you faced and you saw in general?
Okay. Okay, benefits, I would say family for sure. It's like we are like a unity, like really together, like we help each other. Family, it's always there. I mean, friends can change, but family will never change. So we keep like stay in touch. The nature, of course, like Brazil, it's really rich in nature, like a lot, really diverse. And unfortunately, we don't know how to explore this like in a touristic way. So like you have to dig by yourself, the nature, like go and just search. We have like a huge coast, a lot of forests, a lot of green. We have dry weather. We have everything, plants, animals. So it's a good thing. Like it's not all the countries that has this. Bad things, I would say both. Two things, two major things would be economy and violence. It really sucks. Really sucks. Like for economy, wow, like our payments, it's really low. So like to have like a simple job and raise a family, you have to be like really qualified to have a good job. Like just like, I don't know, bartender, you cannot like raise a family. You have to have like 2-3 jobs. It's impossible. It's good like for entrepreneurs, like by myself, because we have like a lot of opportunities here. Like anything that you make it will be good because we don't have like we don't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And the violence, the insecurity, it really sucks. Really sucks. Like I'm using AirPods here right now because I'm home. Like it really depends. I don't feel like safe going outside wearing those, even like even in the daylight. Yes, for sure it won't have anything, but can happen, you know. So let's try like not use those. Try just like wearing in my home. So yeah, like going outside in the night, in the evening, better go like with car, especially for women. So we have like the not mafia, but like really criminal things here.
Like areas, I heard that you have, it's called favelas. That's the areas where it's not really safe. Like sometimes even police not came there because it's like controlled by some people inside.
Yeah, favelas is a really hard thing to explain. I never been to one, but I know, of course, because I was raised hearing about them. It's more the famous ones are in Rio and São Paulo. So like favelas, huge. It's like there's a center of the city, okay, and the favela it's around them. Okay, it's around it. So like the poor people, like really poor people, they live on this area. It's like doesn't have like good water. It's controlled by criminals, and if it's not controlled by criminals, it's controlled by like bad cops that charge like for electricity, but the money goes for the cops. Like we call militia. Like these areas, it's really tough. A lot of criminals.
And what about religion? I know that the main religion that you have, like mostly Brazilian are Catholics, right? But you have some different religion, for example, that the ones that came from Africa. Can you a little bit explain what it's about, just shortly, and what they believe in, like why it came?
Yeah, so like now the Brazil is living like a really big moment on the Catholic religion because of the government in power. And it's extreme far right and really conservative, really Catholic. Like the slogan of the campaign was like God above all, above everything. Like just so you can picture that. And okay, so like the majority it's Catholic, and these Afro-Brazilian religions are bigger on the Northeast. Okay, we have like a bunch of them, but the most famous one it's called Umbanda, and another one it's called Candomblé. And they have like their own gods, like they call orishas, which means gods, and how like Oshun, Shango, a lot of stuff. I don't have religion, so like I don't know a lot of stuff of these ones, but it's really nice. They have like great music, a lot of percussion, you know, like drums. It's really nice. It's a bit misunderstood, but it's awesome.
Yes, very interesting. And by the way, it's go from the long ages ago when it was a slavery time, when people were from Africa, and it's go from that age. It's like it's not new; it's old religion.
Yeah. No, like there is like Yoruba. It's would be like the major one, like the origin in Africa. Okay, it's like the religion father, I would say. I think. Okay, I think. And then there's like the religion sons would be like the Candomblé, Umbanda, all that stuff, and a bunch of them. Like Brazil was discovered on the year of 1500. Okay, so and then began the slavery and all that shit. And yeah, like especially I think Candomblé it's much older than Umbanda. I think Umbanda even it's like a century ago. It's kind of new. It's like one guy that began, and so yes, there is the old ones, and there is new ones.
Okay.
Because it's African, so African began.
And as you are like from a more nature side of the country. Can you explain in general about nature in Brazil? I know that you have like tons of national parks, like really a lot of national parks. You have animals that exist only, like still safe only in Brazil, and you have Amazon River and Amazon forest. Can you explain, did you ever go hiking there? Did you do some, like, people really connected with nature because you have a lot of nature? Like, people in your country are somehow connected to this. They go hiking, they do something in the forest.
So as I mentioned before, we don't know how to explore these places. Like Amazon, it's not like really accessible in a kind of way, because we have like native Indians there, like native tribes there. Like I never been to Amazon. The only state that I ever been to, it's a state above mine, which called Santa Catarina. Okay, so and there it's like a one of the prettiest places in Brazil. Like really conservated. It's awesome. It's really pretty. So like we don't go to Amazon, okay?
But you don't go to Amazon because of tribes, or because it's just far away, or because like tribes can be dangerous for.
Especially because there is not like a touristic thing to go there. Okay, you have to explore by yourself. There is a documentary, I think, with David Beckham. He and like two other guys, they were like in a motorcycles and they were like exploring. So like no guides. Okay.
Rainforest, Amazon forest.
Yeah. On the like small road and everything. And they were like just exploring that. So that's the way. You cannot reserve like a hotel room, stay on the air conditioning, and then hiking and come. There's no such a thing.
There is no like guides who can guide you.
There is. You can find like native people from there to guide you.
But it's not that common, right?
Not at all. Not at all. Like doesn't come like anyone in mind that went there that I know. Like anyone. Because it's really not that touristic. That's why I mentioned Brazil doesn't know how to explore our nature. Like we have like a big country. You could like, bring a lot of people in, a lot of money in, but we don't.
And what about tribes? Do you know something about tribes, or just something that nobody know about and they live their own wild lives? Or you can communicate? Somebody communicate with them or no?
So it's really like not really marketing thing. Like we don't know a lot of them because we don't study a lot of them. They are more isolated. We have like native events mostly, I think maybe the whole country. Okay. Of course, mainly in Amazon because there is the forest. But like in my state, we have some, and they are like really, they suffer a lot, like from the government. The government takes their land, all that stuff. Like it really sucks. And we can find maybe in the roads, like they asking for money or food, not money, but food, food. And they are like selling, like cests, like to carry stuff, like artisanal things to make money. And they are like with their kids, maybe naked because we are native Indians. So yes, like, and with these ones we can communicate. They most of them, they know Portuguese, and they know how to communicate with us. But like for sure in Amazon, there's a lot of like isolated tribes that they don't know like shit. They are really on their own thing. Like they are like 500 years ago. They are the same.
Yeah.
But it's really a small amount, really small amount. And then we have like foundations trying to like to save them, to not like to conserve them, to like just keep them there. Okay.
Yeah.
They are not like making trouble, but you know, there's people who want to making money and they take like the trees down to sell it, making wood, everything. This government really, really sucks. I will not count my words. It really sucks. And they are like, if like someone say, I want to bring this tree down and ask the president will say like, go for it.
No.
Just like in a simple way, okay?
Yeah, there is a massive deforestation of Amazon, right?
Yes.
But people protested or nobody can do anything, right?
Well, we protest a lot with a lot of stuff. These two. But like the difference goes inside, you know. You have to be inside of the government to make a difference. The protest won't be like, it won't be noisy. It won't make like any difference.
But
like
by the way,
right
it's not only for Brazil, it's like the whole world, like the massive forest in the whole world that give oxygen. Like it's not only your deal, it's like for everyone should care.
Yeah, of course, but like here it's huge because our forest, because Amazon is like really huge. So you can find like picture before and after, like 10 years ago. You see like a massive destruction. Like it's really sad. Really sad.
Did you ever face some dangerous animals like snakes? You know that you have a huge snake. It's like, how you call it? Anaconda?
Yeah.
A huge
Can be.
one. And you have some
really
other snakes that really like deadly poison. And you even have an island with snakes.
Yes, we have a lot of stuff. But here's it's not like Australia. You know, Australia you can find like snakes, spiders inside of your home.
Yeah.
Here doesn't have, like not in the city. No, you have to go like from the countryside. Anaconda, I never saw them. I think they are from the Amazon on the north. So I hope I'll never meet one. But I already saw like some small snakes on the countryside, on the like farms, like really colorful, like red, green, blue ones, like really pretty. Another day I saw like you know the bird, the toucan with a huge nose. I saw one of them like a couple weeks ago in the countryside.
You didn't hurt him? Didn't hurt you? Like
no, they were just flying away.
Snakes also not next to house, right? It was far away, right?
No. Yeah, it's far. Maybe you can find on the beaches. Maybe.
On the beaches?
Yes. Yes, like beaches that are really like not in a city way, you know, like really small beaches. So you can find some snakes there. Just don't search it.
Yeah.
But they're not like really bad.
Yeah, if you don't touch them, they just go away.
Better not. Yeah, like the small snakes, the colorful ones, I think they just bite. It will hurt like shit, but they just bite. They don't have like
poison.
You know, the poison. Yes.
Yeah. So now let's talk about more traditional stuff and like celebrations in your country. Can you explain about Brazilian Carnival? I know that it's in Rio de Janeiro. It's like all Brazils celebrate this, or it's just for tourism?
No, I can say the whole Brazil celebrated. Maybe not everyone goes to party, okay, but the whole country celebrates it. It's a really traditional thing. It's for sure it's the most traditionally like that unifies the country. It's like the carnival. It's always on a Tuesday. Like that's the day of the carnival, the official. But it starts on the Friday. The partying starts on the Friday and goes until the Wednesday. So like you go out from your work on Friday and you started. Like I usually go to Uruguay. So because it's holiday, so and I like to go there. I'm not like a big party guy, but the country there's a bunch of parties, and there is like street carnival. There is like with cars and decorations and the costumes. But this it's huge on Rio and São Paulo and and the Northeast, the small states like Bahia is a big state, but the other ones.
What do you celebrate on this day? Like Carnival, it's like for what? Like what do you celebrate?
It's the first time that someone asked me that. What do we celebrate?
It's like
we just like I think it's an excuse to party, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's just like that. It's
Maybe
like
it's
our
traditional
original
thing.
rhythm.
Like
Yes, it is. It is. It's like we play samba, our original rhythm. So I think it's maybe a celebration of our culture itself. It's not like a specific thing, not like a death of someone or a birth of someone. It's just like a cultural celebration, an excuse to not work.
And what about other celebrations that you have? The most important ones for Brazilian?
For Brazilian, we have like I think it's 7th of September. We have like a independence proclamation, which is like of course it's a holiday, and there is walk with the military and the police, like just walking on the streets, but there is nothing like exciting. I would not make it better because it's not. And yeah, and that's it. Like the president goes on a car, like doing this, signing for everyone, but there is nothing else. It's just like a holiday.
And the rest is just like, because most of you are Catholic, so you celebrate like Christmas and Easter.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. I don't have a religion, and I celebrate Christmas because it's just like it's a holiday to take the family together, okay, to bring the family together, and we have dinner. We count to like midnight, and we hug and we give presents or not, and yeah, but like we don't pray. Depends on the house, of course, on the family. But, like my family doesn't pray, so we just like eat a lot. That's the best part. I love it.
So now let's start talking about relationship in general and about people and about Brazilians. Can you tell me, are Brazilians most of Brazilians are family-oriented people? Like they care about people and they keep close to each other, or they're more individual?
No, we are more on a collective way, for sure, like in a group way. We think about everyone will like you will help like your friend or someone in need, and because for sure you will ask for help someday. Okay, that's like a really normal thing here, really normal.
So, and because of many stereotypes about Brazilians, my next question is, in Brazil in general, there is a monogamy or polygamy? Like people really...
What do you think?
It's common things to like for open relationships or no? For me, I don't know. I think it's all personal, but I heard stereotype that, you know, because of Brazilians are very emotional, sometimes it can be, you know, too much flirting with somebody else or something. Like, I don't know, this why I asked.
So it's no, it's a monogamy for sure. It's a monogamy. Like, I know your question, I know your doubt. Your doubt is like we hook up with other people, like probably more than other, like, I don't know, European countries, maybe Asian countries. So yes, we do, but depends a lot on the person. Okay, it's not like a general thing. But yeah, like we start early, like to kiss someone. Usually it's about like less than 15. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, okay. You judge. For me, it's normal. And yes, yeah, it's a monogamy. I don't know what to answer anymore.
And what about a relationship and dating Brazilian like girl for you from your side, or maybe for a guy, for somebody? Can you name positive and negative sides of it? Like, of course, it's all personal. Like, we cannot judge anybody and say that all is the same. But in general, there is some sides that you should to know.
Yes. Like right away, the first thing that I can think about, the kiss, it's better.
Kiss is
The
better.
Brazilians.
Brazilian's a good kisser.
Yeah. Yes, you can ask like for foreign that have a kiss a Brazilian girl or man, whatever. It's good. It's good. I will tell you that. So, and like bad things, I would say like jealousy. I really hate it, and it's hard to find someone that is not like jealous.
It's like for both sides, like men's and also women's.
Yeah, both
not
sides.
only men, like both jealous.
Yeah, both sides. And women here, they are really bossy.
Bossy? Like
bossy. Yeah, they like to be in charge, of everything, and like command you.
Yeah.
I really hate it. So it's really a bad thing for me. Let's see. The men, they are really possessive too, in a sexist way. I can tell you. Like generally, of course, there is people that they are not, but generally, what else? Well, even like if you are in a couple, you like to party too. You keep partying. Let me see another thing. Relationships, they don't last a lot here.
They finish quickly. Like many.
Yeah.
Partners.
Yeah.
But why do you think this? Like it's
why? I don't know, because like we really are interesting. We start to be interested on other people. Like soon. I think we get bored soon with our like boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. So I think that's like a cousin of mine. She had like a lot of boyfriends. I don't even remember them. So it's common. It's common.
So can you tell me beauty standards of your country, of Brazil? What do you think? Okay. What Brazilians call beautiful? Like you are like a man for the girl. What do you think is very beautiful for Brazilians, and also for a woman? Like what they appreciate.
Yeah. So like of course we are in the West, so we are like a really Western culture. We have those things like a small nose, like the beauty standard, like worldwide. But we like, especially for men, we like curvy. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so we like more curvy girls. That's they standards. Okay, and the women know that. They know that, so they go to the gym, and yes, like the guys would be like there's no like a special different thing. It's really like a Western culture. Some women likes the man like a big nose, small nose, like really strong, not that strong. It depends. But I think for women it would be the curvy one.
Yeah, I get it. So
but depends.
Can you name top places to visit in Brazil? Like in your opinion, you don't need to call all of the places that you would suggest because it's huge list. I think it's just massive, but just few places, the best in your opinion for yourself. Like
I will tell you places that I want to go. Okay, because I didn't visit Brazil a lot, so I will tell you places I want to go. So one is called Fernando de Noronha. It's Iceland in the north, like in the Atlantic. It's really pretty. I know that it's expensive to go there too, and it's really conservated. We have to pay to enter in the island, I think. I think if you come from outside, you have to go to Rio, because that's Brazil. That's Brazil. And Amazon, it's awesome. Must be awesome.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah, it must be.
If but somebody not gonna bite you there and not eat you and steal you.
Yeah, just be careful, but go there. Probably it's worth the experience. Just like if you like fancy things, don't go there. Especially if you like fancy things, don't come here.
Don't come to Brazil.
No, don't come.
Leave
because we are not
everything at
fancy.
home.
Yeah. Yeah. But like Northeast, we have a bunch of small states. All of them, they are really Brazil, like warm people. They are really welcoming. So it's a must.
So now it's time for the story. Basically, you will tell me any story from your life. Only one rule: story should to be real.
Sure. So usually back in the day, I spend my carnivals on Uruguay with my friends. We took we always take like a bus to go there. It's like a journey. It takes like 4 hours to go there with a bag of food there to cook. It's like really adventure in friends with friends. It was really exciting stuff. And I remember one summer we tried. The joke was like to pretend that we are foreigners, like not foreigners from Brazil, but foreigners like English speakers. So we were trying like to speak English. I didn't know. My English is not the best, but back in the day it was even worse. And we were trying like to speak English like the whole day, and we spent like 5 days there on the beach. I remember one day we were going to a party, and okay, we were talking. My friends, of course, they were drunk. I wasn't, so I was just like looking them and laughing about them. And they approached a girl, a couple of girls, and they were talking English. And the girl, she was a English teacher.
Oh my
God. So she was talking a lot. She was like, she did know a lot more than them. So they were facing themselves like drunk, and they were like, oh shit, like what do we do now? We don't know what to do now.
And basically, I guess she even know your accent, of course, because English teachers always hear accents.
Yeah, for sure. And she was like Brazilian too.
Yeah.
And like she know it. She was like pretending and mocking them. It was like really funny. It was really funny summer. It was awesome.